My name is Chris Drysdale. I'm the Advanced Telematics and Support Specialist here at Rocky Mountain Equipment. I work out of the Calgary corporate office. And with me is Chris Soroka.
I'm the Ag Optimization Specialist for Camrose and Killam.
Awesome. So Chris is going to help demonstrate some of the new features, and so we're just going to briefly touch on Connect, AFS Connect, PLM Connect, the new tractors that are coming, some of the features that are involved in it. We'll show you some of the portal portion, and then obviously we have a tractor here, so we're going to do a screen share and just show you kind of some of the neat things that are coming on your new machinery, and we'll go through that. So Chris, if you want to go ahead and jump up on the tractor, I'll start jumping on this and we'll go through it. So I'm going to try not to block the camera too much, but basically we have, whether you're a Case IH or a New Holland, they both have their entry point on the dealer port or on the website. We have mycaseih.com or myplmconnect or mynewholland.com actually. Sorry, mynewholland.com would be your access point for that. So basically you jump in, you make your own account with your own credentials. It is yours alone. We at Rocky don't have any access to it or anything. So, you know, it is something, a tool for you as the farmer. You've bought this equipment. This is how you're going to access some of the features. So whether it's Case or New Holland, doesn't really matter. We actually have a New Holland branded tractor right here. And I'm actually going to log in using the Case website. So just to show you, it's kind of brand blind. It doesn't really matter. So we have mycaseih.com. I have my email access and I have a password. So just whatever you set up, you have it here. You'll log in. You'll see all of your equipment. This is the management site. So you can see all of your machinery here. And you can edit names, you can move around, set permissions and all that. That is the main functionality of this website here. Click these 9 boxes up in the top right and we can go to the AFS Connect portion. That will actually take us to this tab. And in here on the left side, this would be our fleet page. They are doing some updates and some upgrades with it going forward. We have the fleet page and the farm page. And right now we'll just pay attention to the fleet page because this is actually where we get some of the remote display features. So with the new 1200, the IntelliView 12 or the Pro 1200, you can actually do screen share. And this is something that we as the dealer can help support you guys using remote screen shared technology, as well as you, the customer. You can do it with your own guys. If you have your own hired men in the field or anything, that is one of the features of this. So included on every one of these tractors, you have a 5-year Connect subscription built into it, and completely free. You can choose obviously to continue that as probably once the value is shown to you. Ideally you do. But anyway, so you can see all my equipment on the left-hand side. We can see some individual, some parameters and everything over here. I can see when it was last run. I can see some of the temperatures, some of the operational parameters. And then here I can either see a map view, so I can see where it is in the world. Right now we can see this tractor. I zoom in on it and I can actually tell that he has the key on. So that's kind of perfect. And we're set up for remote display, so I can either connect it here and connect remote display. So when I do that, it's going to initiate a screen session. And actually, if you saw Chris up there in the cab, you would also see him being asked or requested to say Chris would like to have access to it. Chris, could you go ahead and hit OK whenever?
Good to go.
Okay, awesome. So this one time it's asked me to open TeamViewer. I'll go ahead, launch that session, and then we'll actually see a separate package open up and we'll see connecting. So excellent tool to be, you know, for your guys in the field. This is something we don't have to be there anymore right next to you. You know, for your own operators that just haven't seen some of these screens or some of these layouts, you can now walk through it as well with them, or we can do it obviously. This is something that we're quite good at. But anyways, I see exactly what he's seeing. So Chris, would you mind just changing the run screen? Okay, so I see that he's selected run screen 2. I can see exactly what he is seeing, and that's the beauty of it. Everything that he sees, you see in the bottom right-hand corner, we actually have, that looks like the front camera, the front nose camera. So even if I was to walk out in front of it, you would see me in that camera. Okay, that's how live this is. The delay isn't actually that long. It's, you know, maybe a few seconds, 20 seconds. So this is all part of, it's all over data. So each one of these tractors comes with a modem. So that's part of the subscription cost, is that actual data fee. So that's what's included in it. Okay. So Chris, here, I'm just going to show you, and I'm just going to touch this screen, kind of guide you around. So let me know if you see my finger kind of gesturing around.
Yep.
Showing you that I'm, you know, this is where you would hit the park button or whatever, you know. Say you need to go up here and hit this auto button, you would see my finger gesture up there on the screen as well. Okay. So sorry, this touch screen is not exactly as touchy as we'd want, but yeah. So up there, Chris, do you see a border around your monitor right now?
Yeah, right now, as if when Chris is connected, you will see the orange border around. That is showing that you are in a share situation and he can help guide you. And when he is moving his finger around on his end, you will see the arrow pointing and scrolling around, and we could follow. He can guide you where you're trying to find out you need to be, and help guide you through it.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Chris. So yeah, I mean, one of the things, there is no voice on this. Obviously, this is just another tool to help guys see and assist you in the field. Obviously, this isn't going to replace the cell phone or anything like that, but it is quite an excellent tool. You know, one of those where you can spend as much time as you want getting your newer drivers acclimatized to it, and obviously something that you know, we as a dealer hope to take advantage of, supporting you guys in the field. So Chris, did you get a chance to accept the call on camera, or did they see it?
We can go through that again.
Yeah, okay. So here, I will close this out. I'm going to close that. So I no longer have a remote screen, so you shouldn't have a box around your display anymore, right?
So yeah, right now, not connected. You can see our screen is laid out. No orange border around it, and there's no dual screen right above the time. So if I get Chris to initiate another call again,
okay,
IntelliView Connect, someone's requesting to grant access, requester, Chris Drysdale. We go ahead and accept that.
Okay, just hooking up. Just give her a sec.
We'll give it time to sync.
Maybe. Okay, so TeamViewer, the additional software has started, so just give her a second. She's just connecting to the partner now. Now, one thing that I should probably specify, because this is cellular based, obviously if you're in a region, certain areas of Manitoba come to mind, northern areas that don't have great cell coverage, this is obviously going to be less than reliable in those areas. You guys know your fields already. You know where you get good cell coverage. If you need to do a screen share session, sometimes it means that you are driving to the top of a hill or to the edge of a field to accept that. But something there. So it looks like it's running. I'm just trying to get the, here. Sorry, I had it run in the background. I'm just going to try it again. Go to end session and restart it. Let me know when you get the message.
So here's our message again. Had a bit of technical error, but Chris is requesting screen connect. Accept it. That was the old one that had closed. Give it a moment, let it pair up.
Looks like it's hooking up now. Just authenticating. Perfect. Okay, so again it's loading and off we go. So I'm seeing what you're seeing. You want to go ahead and change the display. I see you're on run screen 1.
I still don't have the orange border yet.
No, I'm seeing your screen. Go ahead and try. Yeah, run screen 2.
I don't have the orange border right now.
I see the session going. Yeah. Okay. Just go to another screen. You should still see me gesturing. Yep, there you go.
So with that finger, Chris gesturing again. If you're having trouble with an auto steer issue, he can guide you through, take you to where your auto steer button is, or walk you through diagnostics. Any issue you can come up with, we can help guide you through.
Yep. Okay, awesome. All right, Chris, I'll end that session. That's perfect. So yeah, whenever you want to shut her down, I'll just keep going on this. So I'll jump into something like vehicle details. So over and above that's just one of the features of Connect, whether we're talking about the new Connect branded machines, any of the new tractors that has the Pro 1200 IntelliView 12, whether it's T9 or a Steiger, obviously, would come again with a 5-year Connect subscription to this. You'd be able to wirelessly do all that. You'd be able to see all of your parameters. You'd be able to see locations, breadcrumb trail, geofencing, all of those features that we now know and attribute to connected vehicles, you will have access to, and that's included. Going on a little bit with the fleet and farm. So the farm app, sorry, will have also a full agronomic offering. So this again is free. Even if you don't have a Connect branded machine, you can actually take and load all of your maps, all of your boundaries on here. Even if you don't have a Case IH or a New Holland piece of equipment, you can still actually take your farm data, you can take your field boundaries, your prescriptions, load them into here, sorry, and do all of your maps. You can do as much as you want. You can do quite a few different things, you know, as you would in a full agronomic offering. If you want to use this to write prescriptions, you certainly can. If you want to use it just to print off yield maps and do that sort of thing and to reflect data, you certainly can. Again, this is completely free and built into the platform. So mycaseih.com, mynewholland.com, go in, make an account. It is completely free. The only subscription or paid feature would if you had a machine with a modem, and that's again just paying for the data.